Hi, Pisces. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is Aqua Moonlight. So I am here to do your reading for the month of September 2020. This is going to be for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. So as always, it is a general reading, so just take it if it fits. If it doesn't, then just leave it alone. Also, keep in mind too that this could be picking up on you or energy around you, somebody that you know, or this could be somebody close to you, okay? Since energy can be interchangeable. So I've pulled out quite a few cards here for you already. We're going to talk about what I've been picking up on, and then we'll go into the tarot if we need to clarify a little bit further. So for you Pisces, maybe it's because we had this full moon in Pisces, but this is a very intense reading when it comes to the changes that are taking place for you, especially spiritually, okay? And I feel like all of this is really one huge bundle of clearing, of karma clearing out of your life. I do feel like there's a whole lot of shadow work going on here too. So some of you are diving into some shadow work, or there's just a lot of energy around you to where you've had to go through difficult lessons. You've had to really go through maybe somebody sort of doing an unjust thing to you, or you have done that to somebody else. But I get just a lot of stuff here. So I'll just go ahead and kind of tell you what I've been picking up on here. So the first thing that came through for you, we have peaceful resolution, and we have within the next few weeks. And I was picking up too on some heavy truth, some heavy communication here. I feel a lot of family stuff. So some of you, you're having some family issues, or you're having a lot of inner child stuff coming up for you, or you're connected to or dealing with somebody who has a lot of family stuff going on. And this is heavily impacting either a relationship of yours or just your own relationship with yourself here. But I do see direct communication coming through. I do feel like some of you are going to be receiving a harsh truth, or some truth that doesn't have to be harsh really. I just feel like there's going to be some truth spoken, and then a deep period of reflecting and introspection on how to proceed from that point on, how to carry forward. So it's almost like taking accountability or taking responsibility for your actions, or somebody is doing this towards you. So I feel with this here, peaceful resolution, and within the next few weeks, there is going to be a feeling of you coming to more of a peaceful resolve. And I feel like this is also indicated here too with the transformation we have, and these both came out fall and winter. So this is telling me too, and I also saw winter solstice. So quite a few things are indicating here that this is going to be in the next few months. So even if you're in another part of the world, I feel like since I'm, reading from here, I think this is still going to be in the next few months. So with the fall and winter transformation, a lot of you are going to be going through quite a bit of ascension in the next few months. And I think that this is going to be, with that process comes having to, maybe let certain things go, or have difficult conversations, or have to really adjust the way that we're doing something here. And I feel like this is a shadow that is either attached to you, or you've been dealing with somebody who has heavy shadow work to do. Some of you could be connecting with somebody who's a Cancer as well. Or maybe you have Cancer in your chart too. There's a lot of moon energy here. There's a lot of feminine energy. There's a lot of emotions. So this feels very deep. It feels like really going deep into a lot of clearing again of things. So with this transformation, fall and winter, expect to go through some transformation in the next few months is what I'm seeing. And we have evolving with lessons. So again, you've been going through quite a few lessons. I feel like this is, to me, this combination with the other cards that came through is pointing to just having to maybe go through tough energy, go through the mud in order to really evolve, in order to really ascend. And for some, this is even something that is spontaneous, okay? This is something that you don't expect, or something that you weren't expecting to go through this big shift. We have the blue flame. Spontaneous awakening, activation, and integration time. And this came right after loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, and let God in. So a lot of you, there could be, this is more about things that make us feel like we're attached to something comforting. This could be a relationship. It could be anything that feels like it's feeding into comfort, or it's feeding into familiarity. Can't talk today. Or things like that that are making it feel very difficult for you to completely move forward. And I do think that this is going to be coming through in a revelation or some form of clarity that's going to be brought through to you on how to, best navigate this year. We have Goddess of the Shadows. What you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. So again, a lot of Kundalini is coming through as well with this blue flame. This is like DNA healing, cellular healing, and also some Kundalini activation for some of you as well. So this might take you by surprise. You might be feeling like you're being swept away by a very intense, activation or energy. And I think that this is going to be a really pivotal time for you to tune more deeply into your spiritual side, into your gifts, into your psychic abilities, and really find clarity that way. Okay. So for those others of you too, this could be a shadow connected to codependency. This could be a shadow connected to things that make us, again, feel like we are being comforted, or that we have some form of, I don't know what the word is, but it's just sort of an energy of not wanting to let go. And I feel like it's very important to let go. It's very important to trust spirit right now. There's a very high vibrational kind of energy coming through in order to help us to heal. We have the shaman, trust in higher forces. We also have trust in the unknown. And I did see too from the other deck, it also said trust in the unknown. So there is something unfolding here that's very mystical, or it's very mysterious. And I feel like you're being encouraged to trust right now that exactly what is happening for a reason. Okay, we also have Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. These all flew out. We have family in reverse, and we have behind a mask. And then we also have this card here, which really goes together with this. We have behind a mask, and we have Angel of Vision. Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. So there's very much of a hidden energy here. See, both of these are very much about hiding behind the scenes or doing something hidden here. So I do think that this could be that there's a feeling of maybe even some deceit for some of you, or some injustice that you're picking up on in your intuition. So again, honor that this month and really listen to that. For others of you, this could be somebody who you're just sort of coming out into the open authentically about something. So maybe this is just taking off the mask and being more vulnerable, taking off the mask and being more upfront about what maybe is your shadow, or what you've been maybe holding within. That's what I'm getting for this year. But since we have this family in reverse, I feel like it's deeply connected to family. I was also seeing Chiron as well. So this is really about our healing. So and also seeing the South Node too. So this is about our past life healing. For some, it's your ancestors. For some, it's just your, the family here in this 3D reality. And I think that this is a realization of that almost, or some form of purging of that. And that's going to be coming through here for you. For some, again, this is somebody going to be telling you about this, or this is somebody you're going to find this out about this person, or this person's going to try to bring some form of clarity to you. But there is some immaturity coming through. We have immature emotions. We have the Emperor in reverse. We have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Ace of Swords. We have the Three of Swords reversed, and we have the Justice in reverse. So it is kind of a difficult energy here, because I feel like some of you, there's been a very unfair situation here, or there's been some heartbreak here, some unfairness, especially when it comes to balance, when it comes to what's right. And I feel like this is almost somebody here who could be coming through to you, or who could be coming into your life or back into your life, or you're currently dealing with this person in order to try to make amends. or sort of balance the karma. It almost feels like something is left unbalanced karmically, and this is what needs to be resolved. So this could even be just somebody speaking their truth, and you have to kind of navigate how you're going to handle that, is what I'm seeing here. So there's going to be a lot of reflection. I kept seeing the Three of Wands as well. A lot of waiting in the next month or two. Maybe you get this communication, or maybe you just find this out, or maybe you come to this realization yourself. But I feel like this is about taking control of something and really putting it into perspective. And this is part of a lot of shadows that are coming out. We also have, yeah, see, we have wait here. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. So there's very much of a waiting. There's very much of a like pending energy, like something is on the brink of change, or it's on the brink of transformation here. So this could be a reminder to just kind of wait if you don't feel like it's the right time to communicate, or if you don't feel like it's the right time to do something. This is a confirmation that it's not exactly the right time, because something is still being woven, it's still being worked through. Again, there's a lot of hidden stuff here behind a mask, so it's almost like I'm also picking up on the energy of taking a risk here. Either you or somebody else, it's like there's a need to really take a risk and to confront a big fear. And that's what I feel here. So maybe this fear is about bringing justice. This fear could be about actually communicating one's truth. And it's a very difficult fear because it stems from a lot of trauma, or inner child wounding here. It stems from a lot of not wanting to step out of a comfort zone. But again, of course, this could be you. Maybe some of you are realizing that you have to remove yourself from something. You have to maybe cut ties. It could be family. It could be a relationship. And it might be very difficult for you to do that because it's been something that perhaps on a deeper level, your inner child has been wanting to be comforted, or wanting to even, it could even be codependency here. And I feel like this is having to confront that, that hidden aspect of yourself, or confront that mask. And if that's the case, I feel like you're being encouraged to have the strength here to take a risk, because your higher self knows the truth. There's a lot of, again, trusting the unknown right now, trusting the universe, because this is what is meant for you right now. You're evolving quite a bit spiritually. You're evolving a lot. And I think that because of this, this is why you're being propelled and pushed forward into this purging of an opening of a new beginning here. Yes, so we have here the energy is gaining momentum. We have a fiery climax approaches, and we have the answers that you need are coming. So yeah, this is going to be something that's going to come to some form of fiery climax, or things are moving quickly. Again, spontaneous awakening. It's almost like something that just pushes you into this awakening, or pushes somebody here into this awakening, that is meant to almost make you feel uncomfortable for the time being. We have abundance in reverse, and we have spirituality. What I feel with this is very much connected to this other card here that says, let God in. So God, spirit, universe. This is about knowing that your spirituality here is very connected. And I think that some of you, with the abundance in reverse, maybe some of you feel like you don't trust this, or maybe some of you feel like you're not getting what you deserve, or something like that. And I feel like this is saying that you have to let it in. So you have to let the universe in. If you don't let them in, or if you don't let source in, it kind of, it kind of doesn't allow this healing to take place. And I think that's part of this Ace of Swords too for you. Okay, so let's just pull a couple more and see what the outcome is for you, or what's coming in. So let's see here. I know this turned out to be a very deep spiritual reading, but I think that's just what you're going through at the moment. So what's coming in for Pisces, or what is the outcome of all of this? What do we need to know about what's coming in for you, Pisces, in the month of September? What's coming in for Pisces in September? What's the next step for you? Yeah, the Two of Pentacles here in reverse. Again, this sort of back and forth energy, I feel. Two of Pentacles reverse. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. We have here the Star. And we have the Six of Pentacles, which is really good because the Six of Pentacles to me is about, yeah, Four of Pentacles reversed, the Tower reversed. Something has been building up. Something has been sort of accumulating in terms of maybe this codependency or things that have been held on to for far too long. And I feel like with this energy here, the Six of Pentacles and the Star, it's like it promises this reciprocity to come back in here. So some of you, there is going to be this balancing of the scales here in which you're going to receive what you deserve. And I feel like it's more of an energy of somebody could be gifting you something is what I'm getting with this actually as well. Somebody could be giving you a gift, or there could be even some form of apology here. But it's also about giving back to yourself too. Because I feel like there's been this maybe some of you not being given the same that you're giving to others. And I think that that's part of this. With the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Two of Pentacles reversed, again, this is kind of connected to this immature emotions. So what I'm getting is there's a couple things here. Some of you are dealing with a person, a love interest, where this person has been perhaps putting their energy into a lot of different things. And I feel like this is part of the healing that they're going through in order to confront their emotions, in order to give back, in order to reciprocate what you've given. And this is only going to happen after deep, profound healing here, okay? For some of you, though, for others of you, you are just deciding that you want something equal. And it probably is about love with the Knight of Cups reversed there. And you're going to get that. You're going to get this equal relationship where you're going to receive this equal amount back to you here, or somebody's bringing this to you, okay? And I think that that's part of what this is. I am getting a lot of closure here. So some of you need closure, or you need, yeah, you need closure from a past relationship, or you need closure from something that felt like it wasn't equal. And this is part of your healing process. This is part of why you feel maybe that it's difficult to move forward. What's coming in for Pisces? What is this Knight of Cups reversed, Star, Six of Pentacles? What's coming in for Pisces? What's the outcome of all this? Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it kind of feels like the Gemini reading too. Some of you could be dealing with the Gemini. We have fear and worry. We have more info needed. We have not hearing you, warning signs, and we also have goodbye. But what I'm kind of getting with this is some of you, for most of you, I feel like you have been dealing with somebody who has not been completely honest with you. And I do think that with this warning signs here and not hearing you and goodbye, it's almost like this is you searching for the Six of Pentacles elsewhere. And this might be very difficult for you. Some of you are very afraid. Some of you are very worried about maybe what's going on behind the scenes is what I'm getting as well. For others of you, this person that you're dealing with, perhaps, there's a lot of shadows behind them, or there's a lot of things that maybe you don't know. And I feel like this is about having to really have an honest conversation about what the triggers really are, if that makes sense, which doesn't really change what's best for you. But I just feel like there's a lot of stuff under the surface that maybe you don't know, and that is either coming to light or needs to come to light here. But I do see with the number 5 and the 10 here, goodbye, it does kind of feel more like a closure of a cycle, or having to heal and do what's best for you with the 6 of Pentacles here. What's the outcome for Pisces? Yeah, 6 of Swords and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I mean, a lot of you, I do think that this, it feels like a person that you're dealing with probably has not been upfront and has not been honest. And I think that this person may have a lot of wounds, but that doesn't change anything. It's just a side note here. With the Empress and the 6 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles, 2 6s and the Star, this is healing, this is harmony. And I think that it's something that a lot of you are moving to, you know, calmer waters. You're sort of just moving away from things that were not really going anywhere or didn't really have a long-term goal behind them. And some of this is part of some shadow work for you, or some of this is part of things that are difficult for you to confront. So what's the final card here for Pisces? What's the outcome? Okay, we have new career path. We have financial improvements. And we have romance is yours. So, and we have time for play here. Some of you are moving into, perhaps you're moving into both, you know, harmony in relationships and harmony in your finances as well. Because the 2 6s, oh, let me get that. The 2 6s here, there's something very new coming in terms of the way that you're going to be dealing with things, the way that things are going to come through to you. Okay, I keep getting something is not revealed entirely yet too. More to be revealed and more info needed. So this is about taking your time to make a decision too, is what I'm getting. But ultimately, I feel like with the new career path, financial improvements, romance is yours. Some of you are moving into a brand new career path, or brand new, like a brand new fresh energy that's going to allow for a relationship to be reciprocal, and or reciprocity here to come through. And also emotional healing is taking place. Okay, so take that how that resonates, because I'm getting there's a couple different storylines or groups for you. For some, you're ending it feels more like a pattern. It feels more like you're ending a pattern maybe of codependency for some, or you're ending a pattern of seeking certain relationships that have a lot of maybe attachments to them, or have a lot of shadows here associated. And you're really being upfront with yourself about that pattern, and you're moving into perhaps even a brand new career or a brand new path in order to really find balance and to find something and someone who's going to be equal to you, both financially and in love, because this can definitely be about you having a lot of improvements in your finances as well with the 6 of Pentacles. For others, this could be, I hope I'm not confusing anybody. For others, this could be somebody who's coming back into your life here after they've done quite a bit of soul searching and shadow work. And I think that there's a feeling of having to step away from maybe an old lifestyle and have a new lifestyle here. And this could even involve a new career for them too. And they are kind of going through this here. So just take it how it resonates, but that's what I'm getting. So I hope that this could help you, Pisces. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great month. And I'll talk to you next time. Much love.